Hi there, welcome to our channel. In this video, we will be showing how to make our sound absorber panels. If you've been thinking about DIY and need guidance, we've got you. Be sure to stick around till the end of this video. Making your absorber panel is straightforward, with only 3 components constituting the entire build. Let's take a quick look at the 3 components. First is the insulation material, which does the main sound absorption. There are various types of insulation materials out there: fiberglass, rock wool, recycled cotton, and more. These all work similarly and are all fantastic at absorbing sound. I bet you won't regret using any of them in your space. Although, they do have slight differences, from the way they're manufactured to the subtle differences in how they impact your space and sound. For brevity's sake, we're unable to go in-depth on how these materials differ. We've got articles on our website if you need more information, including the pros and cons. Be sure to find the links in the description below. For this project, we'll be using rock wool, which is popularly used just as its counterpart, fiberglass. You'll find most professional studios with either rock wool or fiberglass absorbers. Not only is rock wool widely used due to its high-quality performance, but it is also economical, a great way to save a few bucks. Although, there are concerns about rock wool and fiberglass not being safe, especially during the building process, where you may need to ensure safety. You should wear a mask to prevent breathing in loose fibers. If needed, you may use some gloves to avoid itching on the skin. But once these materials are wrapped in fabric and installed in your space, you should be good to go from there. Recycled cotton and sheep wool, on the other hand, are 2 of the safest insulation materials. They are 100% natural and eco-friendly. If you're the type who wants that 100% safety, then you should consider using one of these for your projects. The second key component is wood. Various wood products can be used for framing your absorber panels. We've chosen medium density fiberboard, or MDF, due to the absorption benefits it has over other wood products. MDFs are made of wood fibers molded together with wax under high temperature and pressure, resulting in highly dense wood material. This makes MDF a good absorber with a great advantage when building bass traps. Literally, any wood product would work just fine, but if you want to maximize absorption on low frequencies, MDF comes in handy to give extra absorption support to the insulation material. The third key component is fabric. When choosing fabric, there is only one key factor to consider, and that is breathability. You can use just any fabric as long as it's breathable to let sound through so that the insulation does its job effectively. If you're feeling unsure about the fabric being suitable or not, just hold it close to your nostrils. If you can breathe easily without feeling suffocated, then that is a good fabric. If you have difficulty breathing, then try a different fabric. Burlap, duck canvas, polyester linen, and Guilford of Maine are most popularly used due to their high-quality performance. For this project, we've chosen duck canvas. It is breathable, durable, economical, and has a tighter weave that helps trap loose particles from the rock wool, providing a safer environment while still getting the job done acoustically. Now that we've highlighted the 3 main components of an absorption panel, let's get straight to building. First, we need our frame done. Let's go ahead and grab our 3/4 inch MDF board and cut out 3 pieces of 4-inch boards. We've got some little helpers to assist in the framing process. Framing without the necessary tool for a guide can be quite frustrating. We custom-made these brackets to ease workflow and save time. We've also got our tools, fasteners, and some glue ready for the framework. First, we must drill pilot holes, otherwise we'll end up with flabby joints and a weak frame. Pilot holes help prevent the wood from splitting, allowing the screws to have a stronger grip on the wood. It's time to add our crossbar. This is an important final step in the framing process. Without the crossbar, your frame would be fragile and your panel might eventually fall apart at the slightest impact. Even after you've added some glue and brackets, a crossbar is still needed for maximum strength. You'll be surprised how it increases your frame strength by 85%. Crossbars make a huge difference. You can also add corner brackets for extra strength. Now that we have our frame done, we can now fill our 4-inch rock wool in. We are now set for the final step. Let's wrap this up. We'll be needing a staple gun for this process. When measuring and cutting your fabric, be sure to add extra inches on all sides. You want to be able to cover up your frame really well without being revealed. Ensure that you give the fabric enough stretch while you're wrapping. It's important to understand the fabric you're working with, so you don't overstretch. Duck canvas is pretty strong and can withstand a great amount of stretching. Burlap can be very fragile to work with and could easily fall apart. So you need to be familiar with the fabric you're working with to know its stretch limit. The corners can get a little tricky, so you want to be sort of creative right here. Try out different ways and find that comfortable fold that works for you. Also, feel free to use our method. After you're done wrapping, you may proceed to install, leaving the back exposed. Or you may want to cover it up with another piece of fabric. We always like to cover up for cleaner looks and a safer environment, using cheap thin fabric like muslin. Here is our finished base trap absorber. This entire building process works for any size, whether you're building a 2-inch, 4-inch, 6-inch, or 8-inch absorber. If you find this video helpful, please do us a favor by giving it a thumbs up. You may also subscribe and share. Thanks for watching.